When you talk to an owl statue, it sets a flag within the owl statue's data to say that the player is currently talking to it. And then when you close the text box at the end, it unsets that flag. But if the owl statue is culled when you close the text box, so if it's off camera and its code is not running, then when you close the text box, it won't unset the flag. So I'm going to use Goron Missile here to read the owl statue and have the camera zoom way out so that it's culled. And then I'm going to bring up a stored song of inverted time. And I'm going to select the second option, no. And you'll see something weird happens to the text box and then there's a fade out. So what's happened there is because the owl thinks the player's still talking to it, it's constantly checking for any text box which has two options. And if the player selects the bottom option, it thinks that the player has actually said that they want to save and return to the title screen. Other than saving at unhit owl statues, there's a few other interesting things you can do. So if you go through a load zone and press the bottom option on the right frame, one of the things that can happen is it will respawn you at the entrance of the map that you were just in, that you came in from. Or if you press A frame earlier, then you will end up in the next map, but in a title screen state. So you can see this area is not in its winter state, there's no ice keys, and you can't see any of my buttons, and if I go anywhere like through a loading zone or if I void out, then I'll immediately go back to the title screen again. And just a side note that I forgot to mention, when you're bringing up your stored song, the owl needs to be on screen when you select the second option, otherwise it won't work.